Good everyone. I hope you are all very well. With me today, I have Brennan, and I think it's important for us to discuss a little bit, AARTO and the practical implications of AARTO. So, Brennan, you are our legal project manager for the AARTO practical problems that we have with AARTO. So in order to put everyone, we were discussing it and with the article that came out, the fact that they now agree with the fact that there are certain practical impossibilities, if you want to call it that. Why are we tackling AARTO?
Well, hi, Stefanie. Thank you for the question. First of all, we just need to understand that the only way that legislation can be effective is if that legislation can specifically be implemented. And by this, we mean that there are various role players, aside from the RTIA, that needs to play a specific role in giving effect to the legislation. So what I mean by this is there are issuing authorities in terms of AARTO that need to act as an extension of the RTIA. They need to issue the fines, they need to run the administration system, the IT systems, and so forth. So at this stage, it is, undisputed that these issuing authorities and municipalities are not ready to give effect to AARTO. So on the RTIA's own volition, they stated that they are considering a staggered approach for the AARTO rollout. So what the RTIA envisions with this is they will first engage with municipalities that are on a significant readiness level compared to other municipalities. Unfortunately, that will lead to a situation where some of these municipalities will be administered by a national system of traffic adjudication, while other municipalities are still left administering traffic laws via their respective bylaws. And this is not a uniform system of administering traffic laws in the country.
Now that's a mouthful. So for just the normal person on the street that, might not have been as involved as we were and are with AARTO, how does this AARTO and the impracticalities of AARTO impact on just the normal person on the street? On our supporters, how is that going to impact them?
They should care, because in certain instances, various municipalities don't even have access to the e-NATA system. Some municipalities do not even have traffic officials to issue these kinds of traffic offences. So in a sense, there's no surety from the general public on when they have actually contravened the traffic offence.
Now, where are we with our fight? So just summarize, what do we intend as an organization on behalf of our supporters? What are we going to do about these impracticalities?
Well, first of all, Stefanie, last year around September 2020, we approached the RTIA to highlight these impracticalities to them. We were assured by the RTIA that all the checkboxes have been adhered to. Unfortunately, they have come out now recently to confirm our suspicions. So what we have been doing is we subsequently lodged an application in terms of PIA to the RTIA to request these documentation that will prove that the issuing authorities are ready to do this. Our application is in court around the 12th of November, which is later this year. So we wish to use that information through the court application to affirm our position that the issuing authorities, the RTIA, and all the third parties that are responsible for the implementation are not ready.
How would AARTO, with its impracticalities, how would that contribute to road safety in your mind, if any?
To be quite frank, Stefanie, I don't think it would contribute to road safety at all. There's a suspicion that it would rather contribute to a generation of additional revenue to the RTIA.
Now, folks, there is an enormous amount of information with this very difficult AARTO legislation. But stay tuned, and we will obviously fight on your behalf to get rid of this impractical legislation, and we'll keep you posted. Cheerio.